It was late in the small town of Riverbend. Sarah was turning off the lights in her family's diner. Sarah said, "Time to lock up for the night." Her husband, Mark, smiled and checked the last table. Mark said, "All set, Sarah. Let's go home." They shut the door and started walking toward their old blue truck parked under the street lamp. Just as they reached the truck, two strangers stepped out of the shadows. The taller one held a flashlight. Mike said, "Excuse us, ma'am. Our car broke down up the road. Can we use your phone?" Sarah felt a little worry, but she knew her father taught her to always help someone in need. Back inside the warm diner, Sarah offered them coffee and sandwiches. Her daughter, Lily, peeked from behind the counter. Lily whispered, "Mom, who are they?" Sarah said, "I don't know, sweetie, but let's be kind." Mark gave them the phone, and the strangers made a quick call. They thanked the family with shy smiles. Outside, a group of rowdy locals heard about the strangers. They did not like newcomers. They stomped toward the diner, angry and loud. One man shouted, "What are you hiding in there?" Another yelled, "Let them out! We'll teach them a lesson!" Sarah's heart pounded. Lily clung to her skirt. Mike and his companions stood up. They did not show any badges, but they moved with calm strength. Mike said, "Back off, please. We mean no harm." Jake added, "We just need a safe place for the night." The strangers shone a bright light from their flashlight into the eyes of the angry crowd. The mob stumbled and covered their faces. Once the rowdy group ran away, Mike grew serious. He looked at Sarah and Mark. Mike said, "You must leave this town right now." Sarah asked, "What do you mean? Is someone after you?" Jake said, "No, something worse. There's a gas leak at the factory across the river. It can blow at any moment." Mark's jaw dropped. Lily squeezed her father's hand. Sarah's eyes filled with fear. She had lived in Riverbend all her life. Sarah said, "But our home is here." Mike said, "Your home can come later. Right now you must trust me." Mark took a deep breath. He looked at his wife and daughter. Mark said, "Okay, we trust you." They hurried outside and climbed into Mike's old pickup. The truck roared down the empty road. Far behind them, the factory's tall stacks glowed red in the night. Lily asked, "Are we safe now?" Jake said, "Almost, just a little further." Suddenly, Sarah remembered something on the counter. Sarah shouted, "My necklace! My lucky necklace!" Sarah froze. She felt torn. Her necklace was a gift from her grandmother, but the strangers had warned her not to stop. Mark said, "Get in the truck, Sarah." Mike shouted, "Now!" Sarah took one last look at the glowing tower of the factory. She let go of her necklace in the dirt and jumped in. The truck sped away as a distant roar shook the ground. Far behind them, the factory exploded in a burst of light and smoke. Flames shot into the sky. Lily gasped, "Wow!" Sarah said, We made it." Mark said, "We were saved." Mike and Jake watched them drive off under the stars. They gave each other a knowing nod and then disappeared into the night, as if they were never there. Now here's the challenge for you. Can you guess which famous Bible story this was inspired by? Comment below with your answer. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.